Okay, so I'm back. It is now 12 weeks since my reverse total shoulder replacement, and I just wanted to provide a little bit of an update. For the last 6 weeks, really all I've been doing is working on range of motion. I've been restricted to not really doing any strengthening at all, so I've just been doing range of motion, and things have been going pretty well with my range of motion. So I haven't done my stretches yet this morning, so that's not too bad. Gets a little bit better, when I've done my stretches. Here's some external rotation. There's definitely more on my right than there, or excuse me, on my left than there is my right. Internal rotation takes me a bit, but I can get my hand quite a ways up my back as compared to my left, so it's pretty good. It certainly feels tight when I do that, but I can definitely get a little bit more range of motion. I certainly have more range of motion now than I did prior to my surgery. One of the things I've been doing a little bit for my range of motion work is hanging from a pull-up bar. And the biggest thing that I notice now is it's just not as uncomfortable. I can get my hand up to the pull-up bar much easier than I could before. Before, to get my hand up, I'd actually have to use my left to reach up with my right, and now I can just reach up and grab the pull-up bar. And then also, as soon as I start to accept full weight, I just hang. Whereas you'll see from before, as soon as I accepted full weight, I would shift off to my left, just because I didn't have the range of motion in my right arm, shoulder to get up overhead. So that's definitely improvement. Some good news, I have just been cleared by my surgeon to start doing some light strengthening. So really we're just talking about rotator cuff work and some exercises for the muscles supporting the shoulder girdle. So think like rhomboids, and middle trap, low trap, those types of things. So those are the types of exercises that I've just started doing, literally just started yesterday. And I gotta say, it was pretty humbling how to just see how weak I have gotten. But it makes sense. It's been really a couple of years where I really haven't been able to use this shoulder that well. And so yesterday I was using weights of I thought I would start with 5 pounds, and quickly found out that 5 pounds was going to be too heavy. Just was really uncomfortable. So I dropped it down to 2.5 pounds. That still didn't feel spectacular. So ended up working with a 1.25 pound plate. I was able to work through a good set with 1.25 pounds, and then did my next set with 2.5 pounds. For the external rotation. For the other exercises, I was able to go a little bit heavier, I think 5 to 7.5 pounds. But again, I'm starting in a pretty weakened state, and so it's going to be kind of a long haul before I get to the point where I can actually start moving some significant loads. And then my surgeon said in 6 weeks is when I should be able to start doing some actual strength work. So maybe I'll start looking at things that, whatever I want to do in the gym, bench press, shoulder presses, although I've still got to get more range of motion to do a true shoulder press, so probably more like an incline press, things like that. But things are looking up. Other things that I notice day to day that just feel so much better. I don't even think about it like putting on deodorant. I can actually reach back and scratch the top of my shoulder. When I greet someone and they walk up to shake my hand, 3 months ago, if someone walked up to shake my hand, my first thought was, "Oh, this is not going to feel good." And now I can reach out, shake someone's hand. I can reach over, shake someone's hand. It doesn't really matter. I don't really feel that at all. If I do quick motions, certainly quick motions that take me to my end range of motion, that doesn't feel spectacular. But the beauty is the pain doesn't linger. I get a little jolt of pain and then it's gone. When I do my stretches, it's uncomfortable in the moment, but then it's gone. When I did the strengthening exercises yesterday, it was uncomfortable in the moment, but actually when I finished and hopped in my truck and drove away, my shoulder felt great. It felt like finally I did something and felt really warmed up. So I'm feeling pretty positive about where we're at. I haven't gotten back in the pool yet, so that's the next thing, is to get in the pool and try to swim. I feel like I could take I wasn't a great swimmer to begin with, so my stroke, my form and with my stroke wasn't spectacular, so it's certainly not going to be any better now, and it's going to take a while before I can actually get a full stroke like I can on my left. But I'm looking forward to getting back in the pool and just sort of trying to get back and see what my new normal life is going to look like. So that's where I'm at. Range of motion is improving. starting with some really light strengthening. In about a month and a half, we'll actually start being able to start pushing some weights and actually rebuild some muscle, which I'm looking forward to. So thanks for tuning in and following along. Again, if you have any questions about what this process has been like, feel free to drop a comment in the questions, and a question in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer them as best as I can. Thank you.